All right, everybody, I am doing this live stream, and hopefully this works. This is the first live stream that I've ever done. It actually crashed after about 3 seconds, so it's back up. I'm running it on my phone, so I'm hoping that we don't have too many technical difficulties. If it happens, I'll just stop the live stream and try to restart. This live stream was for 2016 Panini Donruss Optic, and I sold these on eBay, and they sold out really fast. Like, I don't know the exact time, maybe about an hour or so. And here's the list of everybody who purchased a team on eBay. I typed it all up so we can just double check really quick in case we get any nice hits in here. Some people purchased multiple teams, which is great. Hey everybody, this is kind of cool. I can see all your messages coming up in real time. Looks like 30 people are in there. This is actually my first case break ever. I just figured I would try it out since a lot of my subscribers seem to be into my baseball card videos. I thought this would be a good idea. A lot of people missed out on this case break. They were a little disappointed because it did sell out fast. So I am actually planning on doing another case break pretty soon of 2018 Topps Update, which isn't out yet. It comes out on Monday, October 22nd. And I was just in the card shop today and I pre-ordered a case, so I should have it on Monday. So let's get this started because there's a baseball game that some of you probably want to watch. The Red Sox and Astros is going to be starting soon. As you might know, the Red Sox are up 3-1. I actually picked the Astros to go to the World Series before the playoffs started. I don't know if I still feel the same. The Red Sox are pretty hot, so you're going to want to probably see the end of that game, and I don't want this to go like 2 hours, so I'm going to do this pretty quickly and just go through these. Hopefully we find some hits. I opened a box of these yesterday on the channel so you could see what was in there, kind of like a preview, and so you have a good idea of what to expect. What I'll do is I'll go through and I will sort these up by teams, get yours that you ordered. I was looking at some pack breaks on eBay, and some breakers don't even send you the base cards, which I think is ridiculous. You only get the hits. But I'm going to send you everything because I know if I purchased a break, I would want every single card that I paid for. So here we go. Our first card is Matt Holliday. And then we have Xander Bogaerts from those Red Sox, Eric Hosmer. Even though he's on the Padres right now, since he's featured in a KC uniform, this card is going to Michael W. By the way, the person that bought the Padres backed out on me. I just saw their note today. I guess they were the last team purchased, so they didn't want the Padres. So I gave them a refund, and now those are going to Patreon. So it's going to a guy named Quentin who supports me on Patreon. I asked the people on Patreon, what's your favorite team? And Quentin had the Padres high on his list. So it's going to him. All right, we got Joey Votto, Jorge Soler, Bryce Harper, Power Alley. That's a pretty nice one. Also, we pulled a Bryce Harper short print in that sample box that I did. In the middle of every pack, there's going to be these purple parallel cards. Some of them might be numbered, some might not be. This is Zach Greinke, Buster Posey, Ketel Marte, and Miguel Sano. That's our first pack down. I'm really hoping that we get some autographs. I'll be kind of disappointed if we don't get too many autographs. I know in the 2018 Topps, you get at least one autograph or relic per box, one hit per box, which is good. Because I always get excited about the autographs, as you know. There's a D. Gordon. Yes, you have to purchase a spot on eBay. They went so fast. This one's a numbered card. Brandon Phillips, numbered 23 out of 199. So any numbered card, I'm going to put in a sleeve. This is a short print. Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa. Short prints have a little differentiation between the regular base card. Jonathan Lucroy, Jeff Samardzija, Nick Markakis, Hector Oliveira. There's Adubel Herrera, Jacob deGrom, a Kyle Schwarber rated rookie. Pulled that one in the box. Michael Conforto pulled that Schwarber out of that preview box. We're going to have a bunch of repeats too. So if, say you bought the Cubs. Who did buy the Cubs? Travis D. You're probably going to get like a bunch of Schwarber rookie cards because there's only 165 cards in the entire set. Have you thought of selling brake spots through auctions? I have, but with auctions, you usually have to wait around a little bit. And it's just easier just to do it, buy it now. Also, this is a numbered card. Evan Gaddis, it's only numbered out of 99. You can do auctions for, 7 days is usually the time, but you can do them for 1, 3, 5, 7, and 10 days. I was looking, oh, that's a nice one, Mike Trout. I wonder if this one's numbered. This is Eric G's card for the Angels. That was a good pick, Eric, picking the Angels. It's not numbered, but still a nice card. There's a Dubal Herrera, Michael Brantley, Jonathan Gray, Phillips, Price, Schaefer, Hector Oliveira again. My most prized card, that's a good question. I buy and sell so many cards. I have the Mike Trout 2011 Topps update. I have a Jackie Robinson from 1955 or so. There's a Chris Bryant card. Syndergaard, Buster Posey, Salvi Perez. Oh, Clayton Kershaw Illusion. That's an insert. It's not numbered. Still looks nice. D. Gordon, Steven Strasburg, Brian Dozier, who's on the Dodgers now, Travis Jankowski, Nelly Cruz, McCutchen, Zach Davies. How much does one of these boxes go for? The boxes, I'm not sure. By the way, Livy's in bed. I don't know if she'd be able to last the entire live stream. We might be here for an hour or so. Yeah, Livy goes to bed. I try to put all my kids to bed by usually 7 o'clock. Get them to bed nice and early. So that's why all my videos don't ever really go up until later on. Usually they are going up around 10 or 11 because by the time I edit it and get it uploaded, it's that time. There's a Chris Bryant Rookie of the Year. My eBay name, well, it used to be Sugar Will 62604, but I changed it a little while ago to just Jabs Family to match my YouTube name. So if you Google Sugar Will 62604, it'll come up. It's Johnny Cueto. But if you Google like Jabs Family eBay, it usually doesn't come up, which is kind of frustrating. I usually link it in most of the descriptions. Jared Eichhoff and Jeremy Hazelbaker. I'll have Olivia up tomorrow, though. We'll do the Fan Mail Friday. And she gets to stay up a little bit later on Fridays, so we'll have her partaking in that. Got some packages to open from the post office. There was maybe like 6 packages there today. They were crammed in there too. I have a small post office box. It's like really small. And they really cram it in there. So I was like, oh man, I hope there's nothing damaged in here. Here's a numbered Dallas Keuchel, numbered out of 199. You work at an elementary school and have to get up at 4 a.m. I feel you. I have to get up at 5:15 every morning. I have like an hour commute to work. I live outside of Pittsburgh and I work pretty close to Pittsburgh. Alex Rodriguez. Have you ever been to Columbus, Ohio? Yes, I have been to Columbus, Ohio a few times. I saw Dave Matthews Band there in 2003, and I always drive through Columbus all the time on my way to Cincinnati. My route goes right through Columbus, Ohio. You should do this again with a new product. I am planning on doing this with a new product, 2018 Topps Update. It doesn't come out, but I stopped by a store today called Steel City Collectibles. No hits yet. And I asked about pre-ordering a box. Oh, nice. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The Prospects card. Vladimir Guerrero. So whoever has the Blue Jays is getting this one. That would be Nicole R. There you go. Have I been to Citizens Bank Park? Yes, many times. I usually go like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a year, sometimes more. I think this past year I was there like 5 times. It's about a 4.5 hour drive from me. So I usually go there when the Pirates are playing. It's not a very great ballpark to get baseballs in, unfortunately. I don't know why. I just never seem to have a big day there. I just saw someone said they like collecting Pokemon cards. Looking for cards of Chipper. Your route is probably 70 to 71 south. That's exactly what it is. How long have I been collecting? I started collecting in 1989. Chase Field, no. Unfortunately, no. It was kind of disappointing for me. I went out to Arizona 2 years ago for spring training, and I was at every single spring training complex, and I didn't get to go to Chase Field. Update comes out on Monday. Yeah, the Dodgers is going to be a good spot. And I have not been to the Rogers Center either. That's a nice Kyle Schwarber purple parallel rated rookie card. You'd love a shout out. Okay, Taylor. Shout out to you. 89, worst year to start collecting, but also the best. I think 1991 might have been the absolute worst year ever. Like all those sets from 1991, except for Bowman, those sets are so ugly looking. And 91 Fleer, 91 Don Russ, even 91 Topps wasn't that good. I mean, you had the Chipper rookie cards. 91 Score was pretty just bland. Yeah, I want to go to Chase Field really bad. I haven't been to 9 stadiums, and Chase Field's one of them. I hear you get in early there with a season ticket, which would be great because I like to go for batting practice. Vladimir Guerrero's auto would be awesome. SunTrust Park, I haven't been there either. I was thinking about going this past year, but the Pirates were there during Labor Day weekend. That Bradley Zimmer is pretty nice. Nova Scotia, no, I've been to Canada a few times, but it's been like 15 years since I've been to Canada. Retail, the autos are not guaranteed in every box in retail. So people said we'd be lucky, maybe like 1 or 2 autographs, unfortunately. I'm hoping we get some, though. It would be nice. Minute Maid Park, yes, I was just there 2 years ago with Livy. Minute Maid Park is it's in my top 10. I like that park because it opens at 4:30 for season ticket holders. John Sports Cards, welcome to the live stream. Do you have a store? I'll have to stop by. I'm trying to go to all these different baseball card stores and make videos just to kind of raise awareness for all the card shops that are around. Like, I thought pretty much before I really got back into collecting, I didn't really think there were card shops around anymore, but there are literally card shops everywhere. Here's an Altuve, numbered out of 99, and a Paul Goldschmidt, which is pretty nice. Chris Sale, Riverfront Stadium, Manny Machado. Good card shops around Cranberry. Hey, Hunter, welcome to the live stream. Yes, Cranberry has, I think it's called Sports Card Junction. Isn't it up there? Maybe, I can't remember the name of it. There's one right near you. Just do Google search. Type in baseball cards Pittsburgh, and you will see a bunch of card shops come up. Baseball Card Castle is up there too. I went to that one, I think 2 years ago. That might have been actually the first card shop that I visited. Bryce Harper again, Jason Kipnis, Cueto, Wainwright, Jake Arrieta. Sports Card Junction is in Wexford. Yeah, everyone says that one's really good. Love to have some Derek Jeter cards. I just bought a Derek Jeter. Oh, that's a nice one. Mariano Rivera was one of my favorite players back in the 90s. Masters of the game. Let's go into the Yankees person. You go to a Walmart across the street for baseball cards. Yeah, that's what most people have to do, because I always read all the comments that you guys leave. And most people say that they don't have any card shops around within like 2 or 3 hours with them, so they have to go to Target or Walmart to get their stuff. Wrigley Field, yes. I've been to Wrigley Field a few times, but not since they put up that big scoreboard a few years ago. So it's been a few years. Wrigley Field is a nice stadium. I like to go there and hang out in the bleachers, of course. You get in early with a season ticket. Like, it's not that much early. It's like 10 to 15 minutes. Blaster box are pretty good at Walmart. Yeah, I always buy a blaster box. Whenever there's a new release, I always try to go to Walmart and buy a blaster box just to kind of get a feel for the design. That's a nice numbered card right there. Nelly Cruz, 170 out of 299. Yeah, Rite Aid and CVS. That's a nice Matt Harvey illusion card. I've been going to a lot of pharmacies in the past few days. Have I been to Fenway before? Yeah, Fenway a bunch of times. I was the guy that made headlines back in 2013 because I got a $6 World Series ticket to go to Fenway, which is basically going for free. It was actually close to the field too. What happened was the guy who listed the ticket, I guess, wanted to type in $700 for the ticket. And I guess he was doing it on the StubHub app or whatever. By the way, this is our second box. And no, I don't think it was a fake ticket because you have to type in a barcode. And if you try to type in a fake barcode, it's not going to take it. So what happened was, I guess the guy complained or whatever because he realized his mistake. And I actually did get the ticket. It was instant download. I bought it for $6. And I had the ticket, and then StubHub called me up like an hour later and said that they had to cancel it, and they were going to give me a $50 credit for the ticket. And I was like, wait a second, that's not right. So anyway, I told Deadspin about it, just be like, hey, I got a $6 ticket. What do you guys think of that? And they kind of blew it up, and then StubHub didn't want bad publicity, so they gave me a free World Series ticket. Game 1 of the World Series. Went for free because I was just going on there just to see what the tickets were going for. That was like my 15 minutes of fame there. I was on CNN. There's a nice Mike Trout. This is not numbered, but it's still really nice. There's a Doobie Herrera, Jose Altuve. We're getting a lot of Altuves. Michael Conforto. John Sports Cards. Yeah, I might have missed it. Did you say you have a card shop? Because I'm like looking at the cards and trying to look at the live stream at the same time, so I'm looking back and forth. Trevor Story rookie card. Yeah, Goose Creek, South Carolina. That guy was really nice. YouTube channel, John Sports Cards. All right, I'll have to go check you out. I've been finding out about a lot of YouTubers that are also into baseball cards recently and have YouTube channels. Some of them I find out through the fan mail that's sent, like the Dude Room. I'm subscribed to him now. He sent me some really great stuff. There's a number D. Gordon out of $2.99. There's a nice Anthony Rizzo, Manny Machado, Edwin Encarnacion, Brandon Crawford. Would you do card auctions? You mean like going to an auction and like bidding in real time against real people? Yeah, I've been looking into that. There's a website that I've been going to look for auctions, but usually like the baseball cards that I've found is like 1989 Don Russ and 1991 Topps, and it's just like thousands of baseball cards, and I look at the pictures and it's just all junk wax. I almost went to one because there was maybe like 100 1970 Topps cards, but they were in rubber bands, so I didn't end up going. But that's one thing that I want to do because I do like buying large collections. What's the most you've ever spent on a baseball card? Oh, that's a good question. Probably a few $100s at least. I think the Robinson was a couple $100s. I spent $1,000 a month or two ago on just a bunch of cards in general. Does anyone know where I get the whole set of pocket-sized mini helmets? No, I don't. I always see people walking around the stadium, though, after a baseball game, and they're picking up the helmets. I'm like, what are these people doing? Like, they're picking up these, like, ice cream helmets that people have eaten out of. And what they do is they pick them up, and then they get them signed. So those are autograph collectors that do that. They will pick up all the helmets, which is basically just trash. They're getting them for free. They go and they get them signed, and they sell them for like $20. It's actually really smart. Are the Giants cards still available? No, unfortunately, the Giants were purchased by Florencio P. So those are gone, but if I do another case break, I want to do 2018 Topps Update because that is a newer release, and also we're guaranteed at least one hit per box. This is a nice numbered card of Lindor, 41 out of 199. There's a Sano, Max Kepler, Corey Kluber. What does my wife think about all the cards? She doesn't really like it that much because I've kind of like taken over the downstairs kitchen area. we have like an upstairs kitchen, and then downstairs we have a finished basement, and there's a kitchen area down here, and she would rather use this as like the place where she cooks all the time, because she says that it would just be easier for her to like cook and watch the kids at the same time. But I literally have like thousands of baseball cards all over this island here. So she's not thrilled about that. Eventually I want to clean them up. I need to get a bunch of boxes and stuff, like 5,000 count boxes, to start putting stuff away. All right, Matt Holliday, Xander Bogaerts. Did you get that Piazza and Acuna? I didn't see that, disappeared. Do you think McCutchen will come back next year? I hope so. Oh, that's a nice Ricky Henderson. Gregory Polanco is going to be hurt for at least a couple months. It looks like he really messed up his shoulder bad, and also his knee with a just crazy, terrible slide into second base. And now we have a big hole out in right field. And if McCutchen would come back for like on a 1-year deal for like $5 or $6 million, if he'd want to take a big pay cut like that, I know the fans would love it, because everyone around here loves McCutchen. He was the face of our franchise. Yeah, Pittsburgh, they're pretty cheap. They wouldn't pay him for that. I don't know. They might, because attendance took a big hit. Like, it's down like 10,000 per game as opposed to like 2 or 3 years ago. Jock Peterson, Zach Greinke. Do I ever go to Tigers games? Yeah, I went to opening day out at Comerica Park. Olivia and I. That was the Pirates' first game of the season. You going to the Dodgers Brewers tomorrow night? No, my season's done. I'm done going to games. This is numbered card out of 299. Chris Archer. Rafael Devers. I like these cards. These prospect cards. Guerrero Jr. talents are going to be wasted. Yeah, I don't know. I hope he puts up huge numbers. I always liked his dad. Vladimir Sr., that guy could hit anything. He would just golf balls that were like bouncing in front of the plate, and the guy was amazing, had a great arm. Can I have a Dodgers card, please? Dodgers from this already been purchased, so maybe in the next break. Been to any Altoona Curve games? Yes, once. 2003. I just remember Zach Duke was a pitcher, and he pitched a shutout. I like Altoona. They have that big roller coaster out there behind the outfield wall. I took the Astros. Could you please answer my question? I've been emailing you. Where did you get the Piazza and Acuna that I won as a finalist? The Piazza was pulled from a pack of 2003 tops that I bought at Perryopolis, Pennsylvania. I bought, I think it was 3 packs for $1, and the Piazza was one of the cards that I pulled from that. The Acuna, I can't exactly remember, because I don't really track every card and like where I got it from. So if I can remember offhand where it came from, I can tell you. But for your personal records, if you keep track of that stuff, you might just want to say from Jab's family. Do you ever come see the Columbus Clippers? No, I've never seen the Columbus Clippers. Where do you think Harper will go? The Cubs, that would be nice, because I would see him all the time at PNC Park. I'm thinking that Harper ends up on the Phillies, though. Speaking of Harper, there he is. That's the regular base card, not the variation. There's also a variation. Yes, Phillies, I think so. Are you going to the World Series this year? Another Bryce Harper. Yeah, I'm going to try to do all the packs today and just get this break done, because I want to get you guys your cards right away. I don't want you to have to wait around. These cards stick together a little bit too, so I don't want to like hurry through them and like rip them apart and then have them be ruined. I see some people like bending the cards like that super hard, and I'm worried about that. If I would do that, I don't want to ruin the cards, especially if there ends up being like an autograph in here. There's a Billy Hamilton. This one is also numbered out of 299. Jose Abreu. Travis Jankowski. I think Abreu's rookie year was 2015, so we just missed it by 1 year there. Brian Dozier. Have you ever been to Kansas City? No, I have not. I need to go to Kansas City. That's one of the 9 that I need to get to. Dan Malloy loves you. We're at 25 minutes, and we're almost at 2 boxes done. We got 8 more, so this is probably going to end up being like an hour long. I'll try to go a little bit faster here. You're going to have to let me know what's going on in the game, like any score updates. Edgar Martinez should be in the Hall of Fame soon. Here's our purple parallels. Any Mets games? Yeah, I go to Mets games. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did send me an address. Thank you for reminding me. An address change request. That's happened to me before, too. I recently moved like a year ago, and I forgot to update my address on a couple different spots. If you moved within a year, though, I think it gets forwarded to your new address. The post office like automatically forwards it. It's Chris Bryant, Noah Syndergaard, Buster Posey, Salvi Perez. I'll try to go a little bit quicker. Adrian Beltre. Beltre will be a Hall of Famer for sure. I don't know if he announced if he's coming back next year. Hey, what's up, Gregory? He might have another year left in him. Billy Burns. This last card got a little bit warped. And, of course, it's a Corey Seager card. Dang it. It's a little bit bent there because it was at the top of the pack. Hopefully I can straighten that out for you. But that's not your only Corey Seager that you're getting. This is for Josh S. There's also, I pulled one yesterday. Just the way the cards were laying in the pack, you can tell there's like a card right there. I guess that's just the way the machine put them in. There's always a card at the very back that's sticking up. See that? It's kind of weird. All right, Corey Kluber, Donaldson, Eaton, Degorn. I just thought it would be pretty cool to go and see how baseball cards are actually packaged. Carlos Correa, that's a short print, Rookie of the Year. I wonder if they would ever like let me into their factory just to do like a tour. I don't know if Topps would even like me after I kind of like complained about the redemption in that Bowman box. I hope they're not mad at me about that. They probably don't even know about me though. I missed that. What kind of camera do I use? Right now I'm using my iPhone. I'm hoping it doesn't die. I have an iPhone 6S, which is terrible. The battery lasts literally like maybe 30 minutes until I have to plug it in again. So I have my laptop off to the right here, and I have a charger plugged into it. That way I can keep the battery up. I definitely need to go pick up the new iPhone XS. It's about time. You got a redemption card from Topps. Is it expired? Do you get your cards graded? No, but I've been putting them aside. I've bought graded cards a lot. Now, this is actually my first live stream, and it's actually pretty cool because I get to interact with you in real time. Usually when I read all your comments, it takes me like maybe like over an hour a day. I always read them on my lunch break and also in school suspension duty. And it takes like an hour to respond to everybody. And I at least like the comments also, so you know that I am reading them. But I read all of your comments. And this is cool because I can answer them in like real time. I don't have to go back. Who do you have for the ALCS? I picked the Astros before it started, so I guess I have to stick with them. They are down 3-2 in the series, but they did the same thing last year, if you remember. They came back against the Yankees. They were down 3-2, and they went back to Houston and beat them twice and went to the World Series, and the rest is history. Yeah, I like going into a bunch of different places to get cards too, because a lot of these places I've never been to, so I kind of scout out different places to go. And sometimes I get really lucky and find great spots that I'm going to go back to. Lots of doubles. Yeah, there's only 165 base cards, so we're going to be getting quite a few doubles, triples, quadruples. Man on first with 2 outs for the Red Sox. Well, Red Sox are a great team, so if they go to the World Series, they definitely deserved it. They won 107 games in the regular season. That's an all-time record for the Red Sox franchise. 107 wins. Edwin Encarnacion, Crawford, Chris Davis, who had the worst season in Major League Baseball. Will this count for the October giveaway? Cal Ripken, that is a nice one. Unfortunately, no, this doesn't count. I just use a, it's a website, and I just type in every video's address, and it just picks a comment. Gabe Gross 2009. It's also a relic. Usually relics that aren't from players that are very popular go for maybe like only like $1 or $2. I was in a store today on my way home from work, and they had a bunch of Pirates relics there, and basically nothing was under $9.95. So, I mean, if you shop around, you can find relics for $1 or $2. Like at the antique store that I went to, I bought all those relics for basically, I think they were $2 a piece. And at the flea market, I got a bunch of relics for only $1 a piece. Felix Hernandez. Felix Hernandez he really struggled this year. What do you feel about Machado on the play to first? You mean the dirty play? I think Machado might have cost himself some money on that play. I'll buy your lesser relics on PayPal right now. Yeah, I need to really start getting my stuff listed on eBay. Because I go to all... Oh, nice Luis Severino rated rookie purple parallel. That's a nice one. Parallels are... They're worth about double. The purple parallels double what the base ones are worth. Do you watch the NFL? Nope, I do not. And I'm kind of thinking that maybe I should, because a lot of you are always asking me if I'm into football or can I do football cards. All right, we got 0-0 runner on first and second. Chapman, Kane, Gonzalez, Mookie Betts, David Price, Jacob deGrom. If you talk to Brandon at Miller Sports World, yeah, I went to Brandon's sports card shop a couple years ago. Actually, maybe about a year ago. And he was just starting out. Nicest player. I just saw a comment about Hookie G's, but it disappeared. Oh, that's a nice Corey Seager parallel. Miller's sports cards. Yeah, he has like... It took me a while to even find the shop because it's in like the back of his dad's business. And I went back there, and he wasn't there. His dad was there, though. He has, like, some boxes and stuff, but not a lot of singles. I think I bought, like, a pack of top loaders there. I just want to check it out. I don't know if I made a video for that one or not. But he was just starting out, so hopefully he gets that place up and running. I might be able to buy some stuff. My eBay name, it's Sugar Will 62604. You can Google that. I recently changed it to Jabs Family, though. So there's a nice David Ortiz. I usually link it. Oh, that's a nice San Diego chicken. Somebody was just saying that this chicken card is worth some money, and it's a parallel. 3-0 to JBJ. That was in the older town. My brother and I are talking about maybe doing a little bit of shopping this weekend. He wants to go to Hookie G's really bad because he saw the video about it, and some of you might have seen the video too. Hookie G's has a lot of baseball cards there, like basically 2 sections. I didn't really have time to go through everything because I was with my family. Who is Herbie? Herbie is the Pirates bullpen catcher, and a lot of people wonder what is going on with Herbie and I, because every time Herbie comes out, oh, that's the short print, Joey Bats. That's the infamous bat flip a couple years ago in the playoffs when he hit that home run against the Rangers. But Herbie is the bullpen catcher, and believe it or not, yeah, I have been in the National Sports Collectors Convention. I went there. Hey, Chris, here's your shout out. I went there when it was in Cleveland just a couple months ago and made a video about it. Anyway, yeah, Herbie brings out a ball from the dugout and throws it to me every single game that he comes to the outfield. And actually, Herbie used to hate my guts, believe it or not. Like, he despised me because he caught me switching uniforms. That's a tactic that some people use just to get an extra ball. And he caught me back in 2011 switching him to a Diamondbacks uniform and also an Indians uniform, and he was mad about it. But then I guess just like he started watching me, and he saw the amount of baseballs that I gave away to kids and stuff, and I guess that kind of warmed his heart up a little bit, and he started throwing me a ball every single day. He throws one to Nick also, 74 out of 299. I think that's like the second or third numbered Altuve that we got. That's a nice Schwarber, the rookies card. Conforto. AJ Hinch is triggered great. I'm missing it. I'm almost tempted to turn on my computer and try to find the live stream of this game so I can like follow along with you guys. How far from Pittsburgh am I? About an hour. Who are you thinking are going to be in the World Series? Before the playoffs even started, I picked the Brewers and Astros, so I got to stick to them since they're both still alive. Yeah, it takes me about an hour to get to Pittsburgh. Kind of sucks, but I grew up out this way, and then I moved to Pittsburgh, well, near Pittsburgh, to be closer to my work. And then I kind of got tired of it. I miss my hometown and stuff, so I moved back. This is a nice numbered card. Jason Hayward. Ever been to an all-star game? No. Been to home run derbies and workout days, but actual all-star games? Believe it or not, no. I went to the Minnesota 2014 All-Star festivities thinking I was going to go to the All-Star game. Went with my whole family and stuff. We did the Sunday game with all the prospects, the Futures game, and went to the home run derby. I ended up catching a Yoenis Cespedes home run on the fly. I think it was his 7th home run in the final round. I had All-Star game tickets for the next day, but I just, after I caught that Cespedes ball, I just like, there's no way I can top this. And I saw how much the tickets were going for, so I was like, you know what? I'll just sell these tickets. It'll pay for the whole trip. How many different parks have I been to? Let me see. I haven't been to 9 of them, so probably I want to say like 21. Ryan Howard home run derby. Yes, I was there. I was sitting way up in section 301 though, so I wasn't anywhere close to the field. That was before I started going for baseballs. Jose Fernandez, Eric Hosmer, Tyler Duffy, Tom Murphy. 2 packs left. Let's see what's in this pack. Cano, Bautista, Matt Kemp, Billy Hamilton. Bottom of the 2nd, 0-0. Nice. Still haven't pulled a hit yet. Lots of numbered cards and stuff, but no autograph. I don't think Don Ross puts relics in, which kind of sucks. So we're just the hobby boxes and stuff are way more expensive to buy, like a case really cheap for all of you. You live in Fayette County? I love Fayette County. I end up going there quite often, actually, like Ohio Pile. Now, there's not guaranteed autos, unfortunately. Like I said, I wanted to keep it to like $10 or so per team. Some of the teams that were a little more popular, like the Dodgers, Yankees, Nationals, I made $14.99. There's a Bryce Harper, just because they have better cards and stuff. And I guess, I mean, I wanted to make it so people could afford it, because I know a lot of people can't afford like some of these case books that are like $40 a piece. All right, here we go. This is our next box. We have, this is, what is this? Box number 3, I think? Yeah, there's 6. Box number 4. This is box 4. You live in Uniontown. Any baseball card shops down that way? Uniontown. I'm trying to think what's down that way. You got the Uniontown Mall. Scotland. You're the farthest one away I've seen so far. Are there any baseball cards shops in Scotland, I wonder? Are there even any baseball cards in Scotland? I mean, it's got to be tough to find them around there. Canton, Ohio. Are you going to the card show this weekend? I think it's Sunday. There's a card show in Canton, Ohio. I'm thinking about going, but I just don't know, because Sunday's like the flea market day around here. Iowa. I don't think I've ever been to Iowa. Wisconsin. I've been to Wisconsin for sure. What's that fast food place? Is it Culver's or something like that? It starts with a C. I love that place. Been to Milwaukee a bunch of times. That's all right. Sorry if it seemed like I was ignoring you. It's just sometimes when a lot of messages come up, it's hard to read all of them. Dayton, Ohio. Yes. Used to have, Football Jesus, right? You know what I'm talking about? There's like a big statue near Dayton, Ohio. And it looks like Jesus, like, saying it's good, like field goal. My friend used to live in Dayton, Ohio, so I would drive past that. Visited him there. Yeah, Culver's is awesome. It's like a fast food place, but it's also like a sit-down place, too. I always wanted, like, every time it was dinner time, I was like, let's go to Culver's. We don't have a Culver's out this way, unfortunately. You have the Golden Babe Ruth card. Mike Schmidt is from Dayton. I did not know that. Have I been to Kauffman Stadium? No, haven't been to Kauffman. Eventually, I'd like to go to all the stadiums. You sold your collection in the mid-90s. I still actually have all my cards from the 90s. I never sold them. You actually probably made a good choice because all those 90s cards are not worth basically anything now. So you did good. Have you ever gotten... No, I haven't gone to estate sales, but that is on my radar. Definitely want to start doing auctions and estate sales because the flea markets are going to start drying up soon. 1974 Topps. No, I don't have a lot of 74 Topps cards. Thank you, Jordan. I don't have a lot of cards from the 70s at all. I wasn't born until 1980, and I didn't start collecting until 89, so a lot of the 70s cards that I have, there's not that many. A lot of the ones I have, people sent me, or I picked them up in 10-cent boxes. Jorge Soler, this one should be numbered. Yep, out of 299. Hi, Mark. Carlos Correa. Neenah, Wisconsin? I don't think so. No, I don't have that F-face Billy Ripken card. I want it, though. One of these days. I think it still goes for a pretty good bit. What's the most valuable card from the 90s? Is it the Upper Deck Griffey Jr.? That's a good question. The Junior you can pick up for 20 to 40 bucks ungraded on eBay. 1989 Upper Deck. Biggest hit so far. We just had some numbered cards. Corey Seager, parallel. No autographs, though. 25 bucks. I might do that, too. I'm hoping that I find it at like a card show or flea market. You should have at least... Oh, man, if I had 20 million subs, the stuff that I could do on this channel would be crazy. I would be able to give away so much more stuff. That would be awesome. And like, if I had 20 million subs, I would literally go to every card shop in America and show you guys. And I'd be able to spend a lot more money there, too. Some people always gripe at me. They're like, oh, you went to this card shop. You only spent $8 or whatever. Can you show your face on camera? I don't show my face too often. Sometimes I'll do it, like with the in real life stuff, like when Olivia and I are playing baseball. I will show my face on those. But it might kind of be a little bit awkward because you won't be able to see what I was getting. And one of the things that I want to do with the card break is to make sure that they're genuine and that you know that I'm not ripping you off, like getting hits and then putting them aside and like hiding them. That would be terrible. Like, of course, I would never do that, but I don't want anyone to even suggest that. That's why I want to do this as a live stream so you could see every single card as we go through without edits. Luckily, we haven't been interrupted yet. It seems like all my kids are still asleep. Are we able to request random cards? From this break, no. All these cards have already been purchased, actually. So they're spoken for, but I mean... If I do like a box break of like, I don't know, like a random box, like that 2015 Don Russ box, and you see a card that you want, I could try to accommodate that. Johnny Cueto, face reveal. Maybe that's an idea for another video. When you're down in your basement opening cards while your family's asleep, my wife's still up. She's probably actually mad at me because she wanted to work out. We have like a gym area down here in the basement. She wanted to work out, and I was like, you're not going to be able to work out for like an hour because I need to do a live stream. So I don't think she's too happy about that. Yeah, my kids are going to wake up now. They're actually pretty good sleepers. Once they're in bed, they usually don't wake up, except my youngest one's 1, so sometimes she will wake up. But like Olivia, when she goes to bed, she's out, and same with the other older ones. Nolan Ryan singles from the 90s. I don't know. Nolan Ryan he books in Beckett for one of the most expensive cards. But I mean, you could probably grab his cards on eBay for pretty cheap. And the 1968 Topps card is by far one of the best cards. My brother actually found that one at a flea market for 50 bucks. That was one of the reasons why I started thinking about going to flea markets. A 1968 Ryan Koosman card for 50 bucks. Are you kidding me? Where do I live? I live outside of Pittsburgh, specifically closest to a town called Pleasant Unity. You saw me on Zach Hampel's channel. Well, that's nice. I think Hampel never actually like gave me a shout out, but I think that I was kind of there in passing, using my retriever or whatever. You have the 1965 Topps Red Sox set. Nice. Your birthday's on the 20th. Well, happy birthday. What do you think of the Red Sox elimination? The Yankees. I think the Red Sox are doing pretty well. There's a lot of comments coming up right now. Going to the mall show this weekend? Yes, there's actually 2 mall shows. There's one in Greensburg at Westmoreland Mall. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And there's another card show in Morgantown. There's a Seager rookie card. And I was thinking about going to that fan mail address. If you go to some recent videos, I don't have anything in the description for this video because this is the first time I've live streamed. So I just hit go live and then boom, this stream started. I was like, okay, here we go. So if you go to my other videos, the address is in the info section there. Do you go to Boston MLB Park? Fenway? Yeah, I like Fenway. Fenway has a fan club called Red Sox Nation. There's another short print of the Joey Bats card. That's their second one. Red Sox Nation, you get an hour early for batting practice, and you can go up on the monster, which is awesome. I was trying to read it. Someone's comment and disappeared. When's the next break going to be? I'm thinking about doing a break for 2018 Topps update. So that's where I have to ask you guys what a good price would be for each team, because I want to make sure people can do it. I'm not looking to make money on it. I'm just looking, this is just for entertainment because we all like cards. The case was, I have the video that I can show you. I might put it up soon. This is a numbered card, Brian McCann out of 199. It's $740 for the case, short print. For the case, there's 12 boxes, 1 guaranteed hit per box, and it costs $740. So after taxes, that's about $800 for the case. So I think that comes out to like $25 a team. So I don't know if that would be something that you guys would be able to afford or not. I mean, again, the teams like the Angels are going to be the big requested teams, so I'll make them more, and the Yankees. $30 random teams, that's not a bad idea. 15 per team, maybe. Like if you pick your own team, then some of them would be cheaper, like the teams that don't have the good cards, like the Trouts. Like I was looking on some of the eBay auctions, like the Angels, people that pick the Angels for some of the breaks, they've gone for like over $100. I think one was even $200 because you can get an Ohtani autograph, a Trout autograph, a Pujols autograph, stuff like that. So that team is just way more valuable than, say, the Padres. $19.99 common teams and $29.99 for the good teams. That seems pretty fair. Yeah, we could probably do that. Cardinals for 15. I would basically, what I would do is I would just make sure that it would basically add up to what I paid. So like some teams would be maybe like $19.99, some teams would be $25, some teams would be $30. Yeah, we haven't found anything yet. This will be the last time I do a retail break. From now on, I'll get the HTAs and the hobby boxes, so we're guaranteed the autographs, so we can get some big hits. 30 for other teams, 15. This is the box? I hope so. Got a lot of numbered cards so far. Here's another numbered one. Can you buy less boxes, make it less money per team? That's not a bad idea either. What about, it's, what is it? 12 boxes. What about a half case break? I saw a lot of people doing those too, where you do 6 boxes and then I guess the buy-in would be basically half. On my baseball channel, I'm live streaming Topps Fire breaks tomorrow. Yeah, I bought Topps Fire. The cards are pretty busy. Are you doing like a guaranteed auto box? I know they sell those at Target for like $69.99 a box. You're guaranteed. Wait, no half or half a box? Because half a box we could do cheaper, and then we could get more people in. Maybe do like half the box next week, and then maybe a week or two later do another half box. Because there were some people that wanted in this break and weren't able to get in. I kind of felt bad. The next break, well, I am scheduled to pick up the box on Monday, the day it comes out. And I asked the guy, since I'm picking this up and you don't have to ship it to me, could it be cheaper? And he kind of really didn't give me a straight answer. I don't know if it would be cheaper or not. He mentioned about giving me some extra packs and stuff. Do a mixture of boxes. That wouldn't be a bad idea. You guys have lots of good ideas, like do a mixture of like high-end stuff, like maybe a Bowman HTA box from 2018, maybe Topps Chrome, then maybe throw in like a 1990 Fleer box. Chris Bryant, Syndergaard, Posey. Do you do through the mail autographs? That's another thing I was thinking about doing, like sending letters to a bunch of different players. Another Joey Bats short print. And seeing if they write back. The problem is that all the players are pretty much gone now for the off season. I mean, some might still go to work out at the spring training complexes, but I probably wouldn't get too many responses. So if I do through the mail stuff, I would likely wait until the spring. Charlie Blackmon, Burns, Tulowitzki, Fielder. Yeah, spring training. I heard that's a good time to do it because a lot of the players, they don't play every game. Like the players basically, they play every other game, especially early in spring training. And then they're just kind of hanging out at the spring facility. So they have a lot more time to answer fan mail. So I think that's when I'll do it. Make sure he gives you 12 silver packs. He did say that. And when I reserved it, there's a Seager rookie card. He said 12 boxes, 12 silver packs. And then, of course, any card in those silver packs would go to you guys in the case break. You get any autos? Not yet. You remind me of the neighbor. Yeah, Wilson. Why? Because you can't see my face? I've been streaming for 52 minutes, and this is probably going to be a very long stream. There's another numbered card. Robinson Cano, Ryan Braun. Who do I think will win the NL MVP? That is a good question. How much did all this cost? $300 for me. For you guys, most of the teams were $9.99. And the better teams, the teams with the better players and better chances for better autographs and stuff, like the Angels, Yankees, Nationals, Dodgers, those were $14.99. Thank you, Adam, for stopping by. You didn't miss any autographs yet. Chris Bryant. This one is sticking. Yachty. David Ortiz. Do you want an Aaron Judge autograph? Heck yeah, I want an Aaron Judge autograph. That'd be awesome. Kyle Schwarber. Maybe we'll get one in 2018 Topps Update. Oh, by the way, I also bought Topps Gold Label at this card shop today. Who won the Patreon team? It was you, Quentin. I liked your comment. You had them, I think, ranked 6th, and nobody else even had them listed. So you are in as the Padres. Can I have a bobblehead? Sure. Would you pick it up, or would you want it shipped to you? And would you pay for the shipping? I mean, I could give you a cheap bobblehead. I'm surrounded by bobbleheads right now. Like, if I turn around, I have literally like 200 bobbleheads. This is a nice Hayward numbered. I've got Sean Rodriguez bobbleheads, Josh Bell, Felipe Vasquez, because I always buy extra tickets to the Pirates game and then just get a bunch of the giveaways. The extra tickets are $8 a piece, and I figure I could sell the bobbleheads for usually like 20, so that's a little bit of a profit right there. But unfortunately, the Pirates were so bad this year that they're not selling as fast as I would have liked them to. You found that Alex Madrid and Jose Uribe cards. Yeah. So I get some hate over those cards because I made those videos in jest, like as a joke, and people thought I was serious. Like, you're such an idiot. That card's worth 5 cents. Whatever. I actually really did sell it for $150, though. I made a video about it, and then I put it on YouTube. And it was more or less just to get some new subscribers over to the channel. Can I pay for the update through the mail? I don't know if eBay lets you go through the mail or not. I'll have to check into that. 15 Madrid cards. Yeah, me too. Every time I buy a collection of like 50,000 cards, there's always at least like 1,000 or so '89 Don Russ in there. Thank you, Bruins Betrayer. You got a Freddie Freeman bobblehead doll. Nice. Topps update comes out on Monday. Starling Marte, that's a nice one, out of 299. You only have one autographed baseball card. It sounds like me. I started out with very few. A lot of the ones that I have, people have sent to me. Like, this community is so generous. And I've been finding a lot at flea markets and card shows for pretty cheap. You just have to look around and you'll be able to find some. Yeah, I was looking. It looks like you could pick up a box right now on eBay for like $61 with free shipping, which is a pretty good price for that product. Are you going to do more breaks? Yeah, if you guys are watching them. We got 154 people in here right now. That's pretty good. My bro game, a John Smoltz bobblehead. I actually had a big problem getting bobbleheads down at Turner Field. Like, they were actually stalking me because I had multiple tickets for Bobby Cox bobblehead day, and I went and I tried to just get like 2 at a time, and they shut me down. And then they started following me. I tried to go to another gate, and they had like a plainclothes guy follow me to make sure I couldn't get any more bobbleheads, and it was ridiculous. So I ended up like dumping all the tickets to some scalper for like $5 a piece. Turner Field, they weren't very fan friendly there. Their security, at least. I love that stadium though. I got a good deal on those starting lineup figurines. Yes, I did. 95 cents a piece. Starling Marte bobblehead. I don't think I have any Marte ones. I only have most of the ones from this year. Like I said, Rodriguez, Josh Bell. It's a nice numbered card. Oh, there it is. Our first hit. Our first hit, Michael Reed from Milwaukee. And it's numbered. I thought something was up there. Finally a numbered card and autographed. Michael Reed, considering his sensational speed and the fact that his father played for the NFL's New England Patriots in 1987, Reed might have enjoyed a successful career as a wide receiver. The outfielder has stolen 100 bases in the minors since getting drafted by Milwaukee in 2011, including 25 at Double-A Biloxi in 2015. Michael Reed. Who is Michael Reed? Someone Google this guy, because I haven't heard of him yet. But this is going to Eric J. No, that's not me. I don't spell my name like that. This is another Eric J. You have our first hit, Michael Reed. Congratulations. Let's see who's the first person that can Google Michael Reed and let us know the info on him. Oh, the ticket scam? Yeah, I got to go to the World Series for free. StubHub hooked me up. They canceled the ticket and gave the guy his ticket back because he had mistakenly listed it. If you ever try to go and list something on a StubHub app, if you type in like, to get $6, you have to type in like 600, and I guess that's what he typed in when he should have typed in 60000. So he made a mistake, and they actually comped me a ticket in the same section that was actually a little bit better. 1-0 Boston. How will I give you my address for the bobblehead? Well, we can do this a couple different ways. You can just send me an email at the Jabs family, and you can request a PayPal invoice. That is a nice Josh Donaldson numbered card. By the way, I wonder where Donaldson will end up next year. He's a free agent. Ended up on the Indians this year. Target Field, yes. I wasn't there in the regular season, though. I was there for the All-Star festivities in 2014. Really nice stadium. What old Yankees cards do I have from the 50s and 60s? I don't have too many, actually. I actually put together the entire 1957 Topps set for my dad for a Christmas present one year. That cost a pretty penny, especially the Mantle and the Berra, Whitey Ford. He still has it. I asked him if I could do a video about his collection. He wasn't like real into it. I don't think he knows too much about YouTube, and he's like 68 years old, so he's probably like wary of the internet and stuff like that, and is afraid people are gonna break into his house. And I'm like, Dad, your cards aren't worth that much. I'm sorry to tell you that. He thinks they're worth like tens of thousands of dollars, but I'm like, Dad, you might have a couple $100 here, because they're not graded. Michael Reed plays for the Braves now, and he is an outfielder. Too late. That's the first comp that I've seen. So he plays for the Braves now, but since he was featured in Milwaukee there, he is going to the Milwaukee team. Yeah, no one's going to break into a house for some, like, 1958, 1959 cards. By the way, they're all in bad condition. My dad used to win the cards through playing a game where he would, like, fling the cards across the room and knock them down. He'd put them in his bike spoke, so most of the cards were just not in good condition. They're still nice to look at, though. Does he have any rookie cards? He has the Satchel Paige 53 tops and has a big hole in it, like a hole punch hole in it. So I think that's Satchel Paige's rookie card, even though Satchel Paige was like, I don't know, late 40s or 50 years old at the time because he wasn't allowed in baseball. He played in the Negro Leagues before that. He has the 1962 Roger Maris, which is a very valuable card because that was the year that he, the year after he broke the home run record. My favorite current MLB player, that's a good question. I'm going to have to go with Elias Diaz, actually. Elias Diaz, I like the guy because every time I see him on the road, he throws up baseballs. How much for the bobbleheads? You know what? I'll do $8 for a bobblehead because that's what I paid for them. And then you'll have to, like, pay for the shipping. For any YouTuber that wants a bobblehead, I'll do $8. They're on eBay, they're like $20. But, I mean, I don't know those people, so I don't a little bit of profit off of strangers. But for people that subscribe to me, I don't want to take advantage of you because you guys actually help me out a lot with the YouTube channel by watching the videos that I make. So if you want a bobblehead, just go to my eBay, let me know what you want, and I'll get you it for $8. We'll figure out how much it costs to ship. Usually it's between like $7 and $10 depending on where you're at. Where can you get 5,000 baseball cards? I don't know. I found a lot on Craigslist. I got a guy who buys large collections at auctions and then he sells them to me. Like, I guess he takes out the higher end stuff, the older cards, and he basically gives me a lot of the stuff that he doesn't want to take the time to move. Mostly cards from like the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, but there's usually some good rookie cards in there. Do I have to pay for the bobblehead? Yeah, you do, unfortunately. They're only $8 though. There's a short print. Because I would pay $8 for my Pirates tickets to get them, and then you'd have to pay to ship them. Unless, I mean, you don't have to pay if I would give it away. Thinking about doing some second chance offers because we've had like double the amount of comments this month as last month. So instead of just giving away one prize, I was thinking about doubling it to 2 and having like the second place person get something also. I think that would only be good. Do you know what day? Do you mean the Westmoreland Mall card show? I don't know. I think probably not Sunday because Sunday is like my flea market day, and I'm gonna be probably traveling a little bit. This is Josh Hamilton. So it's probably going to be Friday or Saturday. Yeah, the channel has grown pretty fast. It's been good. The more subscribers I get, the more stuff I'm able to do too. You should play the show on this channel. I was thinking about it. There's already so many people that do the show. Everyone knows Bobby Crosby, of course. He's the man. 815,000 subscribers. He plays the show all the time. There's also Mighty Goat does the show. Cougs. Some of these guys I watch. I tried to do a few of the show videos, but they didn't do so well. So I didn't want to. I want to put out content that people watch. I want to try to make it interesting for you. Chris Sale, Manny Machado, Max Kepler. Yeah, you could send me fan mail. We're doing a fan mail tomorrow. Canton Sports Card Show. Yeah, 50 tables at that one. I was thinking about that one, but unfortunately it's only on Sunday, which doesn't really go well with my schedule, so I don't think I'm going to be out there. Unless there's a bunch of flea markets around that you can let me know about, I'm probably not going there. This Sunday, by the way, looks terrible for weather-wise out here. There's a numbered card, Longoria. Roger Clemens, that's a nice one. It'd be sick to get like a Clemens autograph. I know a lot of people hate him, but still, he's a legend. I just got a notification. JD takes JV deep. JD Martinez has hit a towering home run. Uh-oh, Astros might be in trouble. That at-bat notification. At-bat is like the best app that you can possibly have if you like baseball. Like, I'm on it all the time. I'm always looking at the box scores. I remember back in the day, I used to get up first thing, eat my cereal, get the newspaper, and read all the box scores. Now everything's online, so I open up at-bat and check out the box score there. Yeah, there's a baseball game today. Red Sox going for the knockout punch. Can I send you a payment through the mail for the update break? What team were you thinking of? Uh-oh, this is upside down. That might be good. It might be an auto. Yes, our second hit. Tom Murphy. He just had a key hit, if I'm not mistaken. Key hit in the Rockies. And Tom Murphy, the catcher from the Rockies, our second hit. This one is going to, let me find it, Jason K. Congratulations. All right. Tom Murphy better than Michael Reed, I think. At least right now, Michael Reed is still in the minors. Let's check him out, his bio. One of the top power-hitting catching prospects in the game. Murphy launched 27 career long balls for the University of Buffalo before bashing 53 over 4 seasons in the minor leagues. So he is a young player. This is his rookie card, and you have an autographed Tom Murphy rookie card. Nice. Not real? Really? Suck if that was not real. I'm thinking that's real. It looks real to me. So, oh, by the way, Mike Trout was right behind that one. And then we have Fernandez, Scherzer. Yes, I am going. Mike Trout. Yeah, I think it's real. I don't know why people are saying, like, all these other rated rookie cards, I haven't seen any autographs. It's not like the Bowman from 2008 where every single card had an autograph. That was so annoying. But, yeah, take a look at our hits so far. I mean, they both look pretty much the same. One's numbered, one is not. I don't know if that matters or not. I think it is legit, to tell you the truth. That'd be pretty dumb for Don Russ to do that and fake out a fan and put a print in there. We got next pack, Cabrera, McCutchen, Soler, Cole Calhoun, Goldschmidt, Kluber, Max Scherzer, Strasburg, Puig. Triple threads unboxing. Yeah, I should do that one. I'm going to do Topps Gold Label soon. One guaranteed autograph. I picked that box up today. It was like, I think $62, $67 after taxes and stuff. There's one guaranteed framed autograph card in there. I was watching some people's box breaks, and they were pulling some pretty good cards. So I wanted to support the card shop. Picked up a box of that. I'll probably do that maybe this weekend. Maikel Franco, Lorenzo Cain, Kyle Schwarber. How much for Topps Update? Yeah, we were just discussing this. It would be, I paid $800. Well, I didn't pay for it yet. It comes out on Monday. I have it on like layaway, like pre-ordered, and I'm gonna go pick it up on Monday. And it would come out to basically $25 a team. And after eBay fees, I might have to up it a little bit because eBay, you know, takes 10%, and then PayPal takes a little bit. Basically, I just want to break even. So people were saying I should make it like $30 for the in-demand teams and maybe like $20 for the common teams. And then some people were saying that we should just do like a half break 1 week, so make it cheaper and more people could get in that way. And then do the other half box like the next week. And that way it would be basically half. So instead of like 20 and 30, it'd be like 10 and 15, which is a lot more affordable. I have $300 for a box or boxes. What should I buy? Well, this box here is about $300 for Optic. You can get this at Dave and Adams. That's where I bought this box. If you like opening tons of packs, there's another Seager. I think that's like our 4th or 5th Seager card. If you like opening tons of packs, you could get this. And you will get a few autographs. We've pulled 2 so far. And we've opened, what, like, we got 4 boxes left. So we've opened 7 boxes. One of the boxes I'm setting aside to give away. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Optic because it's not. At first, when I first bought Donruss, I was like, I don't know about this, but I've gotten used to it, actually. I don't mind it anymore. You'll do 50 for the Angels through PayPal, so you can give away a team. That's pretty nice. Angels are probably going to be the most in-demand team for any box break just because of the Otanis and Trouts. All right, we have another box to open. 70 minutes in. Do I have any 1954 tops? Yes, I have a lot of 1954 tops, actually. Not a lot, but at least 100 or so. They're all on my eBay. I sell them for like $5 or $6 a piece for people that are building sets just to help them out. If you need a Topps card from 1954, just let me know and I will sell them to you for my cost, which was basically $1 a piece. Can you see if you can find that, JP? Yeah, I'll see if I can find it. I'll try my best. Here's our next pack. Basically now, all I'm looking for is upside down cards. Hey, Solly. Oh, yeah, I haven't sent it back to you yet because I think you asked for packs. And I was waiting to get some newer packs because I didn't want to send you older packs that you might not know. So I have your letter up there in my office, another Seeger. And I'm going to try to send you some newer packs. I just got some 2016 Bunt. And I wanted to send you newer packs so that way you could get players that, you know, are more meaningful to you than, say, like a bunch of, like, Howard Johnsons and Tom Candiottis and Chili Davises. All right, here we go. Johnny Cueto. I guess I can, if I push them a little bit, I can go like this without damaging the card. I can get through them a little faster this way. Been upside down in the box. Would you sell eBay cards that to subscribers that are $5 for $2 from the 50s? Basically, if you're a subscriber, I will charge you whatever I paid for it. You bought Donruss 50 cards per box. Yeah, the jumbo boxes. Is there a mail day tomorrow? Yes. I've just been keeping all of the mail in my car right now. It's all in my front seat. There's probably not as much as last week, but there's still a good bit. There's enough for a video. So I will bring a mail tomorrow. I have Olivia up late with me. We usually film those at like 8 o'clock or so. And last time it took over an hour to get through all the mail. And then I had to edit it down because I didn't want to have like an hour and 20-minute mail day video. Because some of the packages, it takes a while to open up, and then I have to clear off the other ones, and I didn't want to have any dead time. I did kind of feel bad because I had to rush through them. I didn't want people to feel like I was like not thankful or anything by just blowing them off. But I appreciate everything people send. Oh, thank you. You just subscribed, baby. Well, welcome. It's the off season now for me. I go to lots of baseball games, and I'm going to be doing a lot of baseball card videos all off season long. Going to card shops, flea markets, want to go to auctions. Also thinking about garage sales, but garage sales are a little more tricky because they're few and far between. Like, you might have to drive 20 minutes to go to one, and then the next garage sale is not for another like 20 miles away. So we don't do garage sales too much, but make a community chest. That's a good idea. Someone else suggested that. Is there anyone good? Yeah, Miguel Sano rookie card. We already pulled a couple of those. You're getting Sano. Sano had a down year this year, but do I hate the Reds? No, I don't hate the Reds. The Reds are in the Pirates division, but here's a nice numbered card. Tom Murphy again. Not his autograph card, though. There's a Moncada. If someone was going to win the Central besides the Pirates, I'd want it to be the Reds because I could go to the game. The Reds are the closest team in the Central to me. And I love their stadium. Any rare David Justice cards? Nah, I've got a bunch of his rookie cards from like 90 Fleer, 90 Donruss, but that's about it. Least favorite team? That's a tough question. I'm going to offend some people if I answer that. Least favorite team? Well, I'm a Pirate fan, so the Cardinals have broken my heart a bit over the years, especially when they kept the Pirates from winning the division. Pirates won 98 games a few years ago and were bounced out of the playoffs. So no might not get a visa back into the U.S. No, I do not hate the Reds. You should come to Chicago next season. Yeah, my wife wants to go back to Chicago. She loves traveling there, loves the botanical gardens. So, like, I go to Wrigley Field. That's my place to go to. Or actually, Guaranteed Rate Field. I also like that stadium. The only problem with the Guaranteed Rate Stadium is it opens so late. I think it opens at 5:40, so you only get like 20 minutes of batting practice. But I still have a Jack White first pitch card. I remember that card. I don't know what happened to that. I've got so many cards like piled up down here. Yeah, Jack White is a musician. He was just in Pittsburgh a couple months ago at the Post-Gazette Pavilion. Chris Bryant illusion card. Nolan Arenado, Braun. Yeah, it does stink. On Sundays at Guaranteed Rate, sometimes they have family Sundays, and you can get in 2 hours early on Sundays. So basically, the best time to go is a Sunday after a Saturday day game because there's more likely to be batting practice on that day. And then you can see maybe a little bit of the White Sox. Also, like twice a year, the White Sox have these special days like Chicago Bulls Day. And I think they do one for the Chicago Blackhawks also, where they give you like a special ball and they let you in like 2 or 2.5 hours early. And there's not many people there and it's super easy to get balls. I went to one I think 2 years ago. It's on my channel. I got like 10 baseballs, and you'll see it was so easy. I could basically like walk over and pick the balls up. It was like ridiculously easy. So look for those if you're in Chicago and you want an easy day. Are you willing to trade the Mike Clevenger rookie card? You mean the one on the card sheet or top loader that I bought? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like Tommy Pham? I'd say like a 10. Tommy Pham, like I was disappointed when they traded him away. The guy was crazy, and he hated all of us people in Pittsburgh, obviously. But I used to really look forward to seeing what he had up his sleeve every day because he was so intense in the outfield. We would just kind of like laugh at his antics. Like he would have like pitchers, relief pitchers, like he would go over and force them to do pickoff moves while he was in the outfield fielding fly balls so he could work on getting a jump. I mean, the guy's intense. Like, he really wants it. Adrian Gonzalez, Chris Sale, Mookie Betts, Giancarlo. I wonder if we're going to get another autograph. That would be nice. Topps update. It's a retail or just hobby. You can get it at Walmart in blaster boxes and such. The case that I want, I got the hobby boxes because there's guaranteed to be at least one autograph per box. The next case break, I want to get a lot more autographs than we've gotten so far. So I bought the hobby one. The retail one would probably be cheaper. Do you like the Red Sox? Yeah, I do like the Red Sox. It'll be sad when Adam Wainwright retires. Yeah, that'll be an end of an era. He's going to be back for one more year, though. He signed a 1-year deal. This might be it. It might be his farewell tour. He doesn't have too much left, I don't think, unfortunately. This one's numbered out of 199. David Price, Oliveira. Optic has a ton of parallel cards. Some of you could probably put together the whole team set of purple parallels. There's 4 per pack. Aaron Nola. We got a new shop that just opened here in the Northeast Florida. That's always nice to hear about new shops opening. I love going to card shops. There's like, I've got a list. I keep an Excel spreadsheet that has a list of all the card shops that I have found that I want to go to. And also the ones that you guys are suggesting. Like I have a list of subscriber suggested card shops. And there's like at least 20 or 30 shops on there. Eventually we'll get to all these card shops that are within like 3 hours driving distance. Have you ever signed an autograph in mail day? Have I ever signed one? Yeah, I've signed a few autographs. Sometimes people will send me like an index card and ask me to sign it, and I will sign it for them. I usually just sign my name and write Jab's family underneath it and send it back. I've signed a few autographs in person too at the ballpark over the years. Not many, like sometimes Hample will show in his video where he's getting like hounded by people just coming up to him asking for autos. Not like that. It's maybe like, I don't know, once a month or so. Did you sell the A-Rod photo yet? Apparently it is not real. It's an auto pen that he used to send through the mail to anyone that would write to him. So it's fake. I'm just going to probably sell it for what I paid for it. Did I see that the pirate sign Mike? Oh, it disappeared. Someone from Venezuela. No, I missed that. I'm going to have to look into that and see who he is. But that guy in St. Louis, he sells all his cards half price of Beckett. I usually hate that because Beckett is not really, they're not really in touch. Like if you go back and look at some of the card sets, like it'll have like Dallas Braden is like the most valuable card in the set. And he flamed out his career and there's no way that that's the most valuable card. So I don't know if Beckett is a good guide. I like Beckett. I like the Almanac a lot. I use the Beckett Almanac because it has every single card listed, and you can just basically, I just use it as a checklist. You can find the rookie cards and everything. I'm interested in Royals cards. My video is lagging. The Royals have already been purchased, but all right, you're signing off, Nick. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we get one more hit in here. It'd be nice to find like a legend hit. Like there's Griffey, Henderson, a bunch of old players in the Legends portion. Can I have the Cardinals cards? They've already been bought. This break sold out pretty quick. The next break you can. 2018 Topps Update. Greetings from LA. I like Los Angeles. I was just out there in July. Still 1-0. Los Angeles, my first time out there. I really am disappointed I didn't go to Hall of Fame baseball cards out in Arcadia, California. He has a YouTube channel that I'm subscribed to. That's the place where Bobby Crosby goes to get his baseball cards. My best card? That's a good question. Probably the 2011 Topps Update Mike Trout. I also have a fake Mike Trout that someone sent to me off of eBay. They refunded my money, and they just never wanted the card back. They just wanted it to go away. So I have that fake card. I should probably like... I don't know what I should do with that one. It looks real, but I could tell it's fake. I'm going to the baseball card show at a flea market on Sunday. What do you know what I should expect? Baseball card shows, there'll be some people selling cheap cards there. 10-cent boxes, maybe some dollar boxes. Oh yeah, she was like, what? You got ripped off? You'll have some people at card shows that just have showcases set up with old vintage cards. Basically, just go and find something you like. Go to the table that's selling stuff you like and try to look for a deal. And don't be afraid to try to negotiate a little bit. I mean, if someone's selling something for $5 and they have another card for $5, you can be like, hey, can I get these two for $8 or something like that? A lot of times they'll do it. I do that at flea markets often. I try to ask for a little bit off. I don't want to offend them so much that they're just like, no, and then they don't want to sell it at all for a discount. It's always good to haggle a little bit. Do I have any Matsui rookie cards? I'm not sure. I probably do. 6,000 baseball cards for $45. That's not a bad deal, depending on what the brand is and everything. Hello from hot air Albuquerque. I've never been to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Flea market advice, get there early. We got an autograph. No way. Another Tom Murphy autograph. Are you serious? Another auto. Two in the same. Notice the autographs are slightly different, so this card is real. You can notice that loop at the end of his name is bigger than the other one. I can't believe it. 2 Tom Murphy autographs. You lucked out. Who got this? Jason K. Getting 2 Tom Murphy autographs. You would think they would mix it up a little more. Do a little more variation there. 2 Tom Murphy autographs in the same box. Watch him go on to be an all. I hope he goes on to be an all-star for your sake. Because then this card will be worth a lot more. I'm sure this is worth something right now at least. So that's our 3rd autograph hit, which isn't that bad. Some people were like, oh, you're only going to get 1 autograph out of a retail case. So we're doing good so far. I'm really hoping we get some other autographs for you guys, and it's not all going to be Rockies. It's worth $5. Well, that's about what I thought. He's not a big name. Yet, at least. There's probably somebody out there that would pay 10 or 15 bucks for it, though. How much would what would you rather do? Have lunch with Mike Trout or get a signed, what would that say, signed at bat? I'd rather have lunch with him. Mike Trout is a really one of the most nice guys. Like, he signs autographs all the time after batting practice. Yeah, check out my cards. Apparently, the guy that ripped me off just used a check out my cards picture and wasn't really affiliated with them. I don't know, because you could basically put any picture on eBay. It doesn't really like make you verify that you actually own that picture. So the guy was using that picture, and I think his name was Dugout Deals or something like that. It wasn't actually the COMC company. And that video got a lot of views, though. I hope it raised awareness, because there's another Tom Murphy, just regular card. Somebody sent me a message through eBay recently and was like, hey, check out this auction. And it was that same Mike Trout fake card without the foil. It's a little bit like the back is a little fuzzy. Like, you can tell that it is just a well done fake. Hi, Frey or Fry. What's up? This is Carlos Correa. We've gotten 3 hits so far if you are just coming in. I'm trying to get through these so you can get back to watching the ALCS. Yeah, scammers should get banned. They get away with it a lot, though, because a lot of the people that are buying the Mike Trout cards are probably just buying them for gifts. They're not serious collectors. Like, most of the serious collectors probably already have that card. But like I said, I didn't really recognize it until I looked real close at it. I was like, wait a minute, something's going on here. Ozzie Smith was a good player. Hall of Famer. He always did backflips. That was pretty cool. You don't see a lot of flashiness like that anymore, like players doing backflips. He would run onto the field and do backflips. I think he did that at the '94 All-Star game. You think Jeter's going to get the Marlins heading in the right direction? Yeah, I hope so. Did you hear about... Yeah, I heard about that guy with the fake autographs at the National. He got kicked out. It was on the news. I guess he had a bunch of fake autographs. And, like, I mean, if you collect baseball cards, especially if you're an autograph collector, you pretty much know what's real and what's fake. Like you know if someone's faking their autographs. They arrested the guy and kicked him out. So that was good. Hate to see anybody taking advantage and buy fake autographs. It's unfortunate that people have to do that. Hey, what's up, Ty? You pulled a 101 Jeter auto. Nice. You have interest in 80s, 90s Royals cards. I have a bunch of George Bretts. I've been pulling George Brett out left and right from these collections. I pull out all the Hall of Famers. So I've been pulling out Brett and also Bo Jackson, even though he's not a Hall of Famer. Lots of Bo Jackson sell pretty decently on eBay, so I have those two set aside for sure. The other ones, I mean, if you really wanted me to, I could go through and pull out a bunch of, like, Frank White cards from the 80s and 90s and Dan Quisenberry's and stuff like that. You sent me some fan mail with 4 hits. Nice, thank you. Yes, I do like the Rays. The Rays were they actually have the record for me. The most balls I ever got in a game was 26 twice, and they were both Rays games, actually. There's only one box left. This is our second to last box. We got this box right here. You can probably barely see it. You want a Walker Buehler rookie card? I think I might have some for you. There's Walker Buehler rookie cards in the 10-cent boxes at one of the card shows, so I picked a couple up. I'm going to go to some card shows this week, and I'll try to pick up some more to send back to you guys that like the Dodgers. All right. Hey, what's up, Man O' War? We've got 3 autographs so far. How much do I want for the cards? Which cards do you mean? These cards? These cards have already been purchased. They were $10 a team. Some teams were $15. These are already sold. You hate Sammy Sosa. Yeah, Sammy Sosa, a lot of people love him. A lot of people hate him. I like Sammy Sosa. I actually, 2007, when he was on the Rangers, I caught one of his home run balls, and that was one of the first baseballs that I got. It might have been the first one that I caught on a fly. I like wrote his name on it and the date and everything. It was like a huge deal for me. And then I started going to batting practice all the time. That was the only Sammy Sosa ball I ever got because he really went downhill after he left the Cubs. played with the Rangers for a little bit, and also the Orioles, and he just kind of faded. Wasn't that great without steroids, that's for sure. Yeah, he definitely cheated. If you ever see a picture of Sammy Sosa nowadays, he's almost unrecognizable. I think he has vitiligo, so his skin has turned like a really pale white. Doesn't even look like the same guy. Almost looks like a vampire, some people have said. Jose Fernandez, Eric Hosmer, Ref Snyder, Lopez. Favorite current baseball player, Elias Diaz. Also, I like Starling Marte a lot. Marte is awesome. He's hooked me up with baseballs a lot. Do I have a complete set of 90 Upper Deck? Yeah, I think I do. I have a bunch of wax boxes from 90 Upper Deck. I have I think at least a case or two of unopened wax. There's not really anyone worth any money in that set. I think the best card in there is probably like Griffey's second year card. It might be worth like $1. Corey Seager parallel card's a nice one. Who were the autographs? I'll go over that in a second. We actually got 2 of the same autograph. Tom Murphy, up-and-coming young catcher for the Rockies. And also Michael Reed from the Brewers, now on the Braves, who is a prospect, a speedy prospect. And that's it so far. Who do you consider to be the true home run season leader? That's a good question. So we could go with, some people will say Babe Ruth because he did it in a 154-game season. Some people say Roger Maris, but Maris did it in 162, so a lot of people don't consider Maris to be the true single-season record. And then, of course, Mark McGwire broke it with 70 in 98, and Barry Bonds was 73 in 2001. So that's a good question. I haven't really given that one much thought. I mean, I guess I would have to say Barry Bonds, but clearly he cheated. Unless baseball does something and puts an asterisk next to it. Oh, you meant career. Yeah, Barry Bonds has the most. But Aaron with his 755, a lot of people still consider that to be the record. I mean, 755 is more important to me in my mind than 760. What Bonds have? 762. I think 755 is like an immortal number that I'll never forget because I grew up always aware of that number. Do I think Barry will make the Hall? Yeah, I do. He keeps... Yeah, I did hear the asterisk sheet. I think Bonds will get in a couple more years. I think some of the younger riders are going to be a little more forgiving because there's word that some of the steroid users are already in. Some people suspect that maybe like Biggio, Bagwell, Piazza did them. I mean, David Ortiz will probably get in, and he did steroids. He was on the 2003 Mitchell report. So I think eventually the steroid guys will have to go in, and they should be designated as cheaters, basically. Put something on their plaque that says had these accomplishments, was suspected of using steroids, listed in the Balco report or whatever. Yeah, create a separate wing for them. That would be a good idea. Because, when I take Olivia and my son EJ and Elsa and Emmy Lou, my kids, to the Hall of Fame, that's part of baseball history, the steroid era. And these were the players that I grew up watching, and I want to be able to talk about them to them and just let them know what they did and why it was wrong and why they shouldn't do it. And I think they should be in there. A lot of Hall of Famers don't want them in there. Joe Morgan wrote a big, lengthy letter and made it public saying, keep Bonds out. We don't want him in. And he was trying to get the writers to not vote for Bonds. And then you have Willie Mays on the other side that is pleading for Barry Bonds to get in. While he's alive, Willie Mays says, please put him in while I'm still living so I can see it. Do I think Andrew Jones will get into the Hall of Fame? Unfortunately, no. Andrew Jones was going to be a Hall of Famer. He was on that track up until age 32, but then he just lost it. He was so good in his 20s, and then he just lost his ability there. 3 autos. Hey, Tyler, what's up? Have I ever had any luck at Busch Stadium? Yeah, I have. I don't like Busch Stadium, though. It's not very good for catching baseballs. Here's our autograph. Are you serious? Another Michael Reed card? No. What is going on with this? This is an autograph because it's upside down. There it is. Michael Reed autograph. Why would they do that? You can see they're a little bit different. The R is shaped differently. So if you're buying a case of Optic, they need to do a little bit better job of mixing up their autos. 4 autographs so far. Cargo, Peter, Brian, Cargo, Chris Sale, Tyler Naquin, Henry Owens. Well, our next case break will be Topps, and hopefully Topps is a little better with differentiating their autographs and inserting them differently. What made Ohtani so famous? Just all the hype over there in Japan. The guy can hit like 450-foot bombs and also throw like 98. There hasn't been a player like that here in America since really, I guess, Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth was one of the best pitchers in the game, and then he transitioned over to being a hitter. But if you think about it, I mean, there's some pitchers that are good hitters. Like Bumgarner is very good at hitting. So is Adam Wainwright. But there just hasn't been anyone to do both, and Ohtani's trying to do both. So that's all the hype. Bonds brought baseball back to life. Yeah, I think McGuire and Sosa brought it back to life, and then Bonds kind of like continued the interest in baseball in the early 2000s. Yeah, Mike Hampton was a beast at hitting too. I forgot about him. He used to hit like 7 or 8 home runs every year. Autos stuck in Optic. My favorite baseball stadium, PNC Park. Yeah, so far we've gotten 2 doubles of our autos. I don't know. Maybe we can show this to Panini and be like, dude, what's up with that? Send us some autos, and then I can forward them all to you to do that. I hear Panini is really good about that. Like their customer service at Panini is just amazing. You can have expired redemptions and stuff, and they'll hook you up. Some people have gotten like damaged cards or cards that are sticking together so much that they couldn't even like go through them, and they've sent them a bunch of autos. So Tim Tobacco, yeah, he's the PA address announcer, announces all the people that come up to bat. This is our last box. We're almost at 100 minutes, so thank you for staying with us throughout here. Cooperstown, yeah, Cooperstown does have a card shop near there. I forgot about that. It's been a few years since I've been to Cooperstown. My wife wants to go back, though. It's a real small little town up in New York. It's a numbered card, 97. I've probably been passing through some numbered cards because I'm trying to go through these quick. What I'll do is I will go through and pick out all the numbered cards, put them in a sleeve for you to keep them a little more secure. And then I'll put them right in the middle of your lot so they don't get banged up at all. And I'll put cardboard around everything also, keep them nice and safe. The autographs are going to be put in top loaders. Chris Archer. And then, like all your other cards, I'll put them in team bags, put some cardboard around them, probably double bubble mailer them, keep them nice and safe. And I'll get these out to you in the mail probably Monday. Weekends are pretty busy with going to all the flea markets and stuff. We got 4 autos so far, but 2 of them were doubles. So we have 4 autos, and I don't know if this has ever happened before, but 4 autos and only two players. 2 double autos. What are the chances of that? Yeah, we'll be getting a lot of Billy Burnses and Ichiros. There's only 165 cards in the set, so if you like a certain player on your team, you're going to be getting a bunch of his cards. That's good for like the good rookies like Corey Seager, Sano, Nola. Tom Murphy, we got 2 of him. He's a catcher for the Rockies. Here we go. Yes! An auto that we haven't gotten yet. Tyler Duffy, pitcher from the Twins. This is our 5th auto. Not bad for retail, by the way. 5 autos. Some people were like, you're only going to get 1, dude. So let's see. Tyler Duffy. Let's look at the card first and make sure it's an auto. But so far, every card that's been upside down has been an autograph. There it is. Tyler Duffy. Our 5th one. He's on Minnesota. So this one is going to Joe M. Joe M. You just said this was your first ever case break, and you have a hit here, buddy. Nice job. Joe M. also won 2018 Top Set last month. I just sent that out this week, so you should be getting that soon. I sent it in a priority mail flat rate box, so it might be there tomorrow. Tyler Duffy autograph. Pitcher for the Twins. So 5 autos. All right. Then we got Rivera, Hosmer, Tomas. Could we get a 6th one? If we do, is it going to be Michael Reed again or Tom Murphy? Let's hope not. That'd be nice to get 2 autographs in one box. So we are getting some autos here. Yeah, I know, really. Finally an autograph we haven't got. I can't wait to do the Topps update. Topps doesn't put as many autos in there as Donruss does in their hobby boxes, but I have a feeling that they might be good. This is nice. Vladimir Guerrero, that's our 2nd one of him. Prince Fielder. Yeah, a ton of Yachty cards. The players with Diamond Kings, they're in here like at least 2 times because they have their Diamond King card and their base card. Like people were saying, we got so many Billy Burns. All right, we are down to, we're getting close to the end here. Garrett Cole, Brian McCann, Ichiro Cargo, Clayton Kershaw, Matt Holliday. Then we have Chris Bryant, Chris Sale. No upside down card. The autograph cards are usually right before the purple parallels and they're upside down. And then we know we have a hit, but none in this pack. Get through these pretty quick. Aaron Nola rookie card, Trey Turner rookie card. Got a bunch of those already. St. Louis. Yeah, it'd be nice to pull a St. Louis Cardinal out of this. Red Sox are up 1-0. Thank you for the update. I will turn on the game here once we're done with these last few packs. I don't know if I'll do another video tonight. I was thinking about doing the card shop video tonight also, but I don't know if I'll have time to get that one up. Maybe I'll save that for tomorrow because, well, maybe not because we have fan mail tomorrow. I went to the card shop today. A new card shop, and I was filming there. They didn't have too much in the way of like singles and stuff. It was mostly like newer wax boxes. So I wasn't in there for too long. I was only in there for like 15 minutes. Yeah, Joester, did you see your hit? You got an autographed card. I don't know if you were distracted by the ALCS, but that was a good pick, picking out the Twins. You got an autographed Tyler Duffy card coming your way with all your other Twins cards, a bunch of Snow rookie cards. Stream's frozen. I hope it picks back up for you. Seems like other people are okay. Do you just walk in and film? Yeah, I just start rolling, and I always check to make sure there's no silences, no video or photography or anything like that. I just want it to be natural, and I never really want to put the card shop down and like be like, oh, you suck and stuff like that. We had some interesting card shops. There was the messy card shop, which was nice and everything. It was just messy. That actually kind of like served as, I guess, clickbait because people wanted to check it out. It's a nice card shop though. Like he had some of the best prices from cards that I've seen, like card shops that I've seen. He had Eddie Murray rookie card there in good shape for $6. George Brett rookie card there for $20. He was just in the process of moving. He said his grand reopening is going to be on November 1st. Thank you, emailer. Lennon from Columbus. That's a shout out for you. Could you pull a Trevor Story auto? I would like to. That would be pretty nice. Trevor Story, rated rookie, autograph card. Red Sox still winning 1-0 in the 4th. Thank you for the updates, keeping us posted. I have to watch the stream on Reddit because I don't have cable, actually. Yes, I only have Netflix. It was such a ripoff for cable. I just got tired of spending so much money because I don't watch any TV whatsoever except for baseball games. That's literally the only thing I watch. How long have I been a Pirates fan? Since the late 80s. I'm going to say 1988. Hulu has it? Okay. I'll have to look into Hulu. I just have Netflix. It's like, I think, $12.99 a month. Mostly my kids just watch Netflix. I don't really watch anything on Netflix. I watch very little TV except for baseball. And in the off season, I literally don't watch anything. All right, this is our last pack, everybody. This is Tyler Duffy. We have the autograph version. Last one. It would be nice to get an autograph out of here. Thank you for the watching this. Those of you that have been here the entire 105 minutes, thank you so much for spending the last hour and 45 minutes with us. It was fun. Thank you for all the comments. It was nice to kind of interact with you guys in real time. And we will do another live stream with 2018 Topps Update coming up. I already pre-ordered the box, and I'm thinking we will do 2 half breaks. Do 6 boxes one week and then 6 boxes the next week. That way it's not that expensive. You can get some autographs and more people can get in, because some people were working or whatever and couldn't get in and missed the signups because this break sold out really fast. So just in review, these are the teams that everybody is going to be receiving cards from. Here are our autographs. We'll just sum it up just in case you got to the stream late. We have Tyler Duffy from the Twins. Then we have Michael Reed from the Brewers, but now through some research that you guys did is on the Braves. And another Michael Reed, we got 2 of those. And also we got 2 Tom Murphy autographs from the Rockies. All right, so that's it for the case break, everybody. I will work on sorting all these cards out and getting them in the mail. My goal was to get them in the mail on Monday. And I should have some more details about the 2018 Topps Update case break coming soon. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. And if I can figure out how to end this stream, I will see you later.